It's time for the Joyful Moments with JJ show. If you would like to book JJ to speak at your event, or if you have a lighthearted story you'd like to have shared on air, please email your story to Joyful Moments with JJ. The email is jj@JJs-Ministries.org. That's jj@JJs-Ministries.org. And the associated ministry website is JJs-Ministries.org.
Some days just don't go as planned. You did your best, but came up short. You didn't finish simple tasks. You forgot to make that call. You never got the floor mopped or collected the laundry from the line before the rain came. You forgot to pick up a gift for that birthday party. And you spoke harshly to someone you love. You aren't alone. Even great heroes of faith had bad days. Yet God, in His love and forgiveness, used people who had bad days. David slayed Goliath, but still failed in other areas of his life. Despite his terrible decisions, David was called a man after God's own heart because he admitted his sin and was heartbroken over it. When others pointed out David's mistakes, he owned them and repented immediately. He fell on God's mercy. Moses led God's people through the wilderness, but failed by killing the Egyptian and striking the rock when God said to simply speak to it. Even so, God continued to use Moses and bless him. Moses felt shame for his sins, and God forgave him. God called Moses his friend and buried Moses himself, as recorded in Deuteronomy 34:6. Rahab lived a life of sin and was a well-known prostitute, but she showed her bravery and newfound trust in God by hiding the Israelite spies and risking her life for their safety. Through this encounter, God touched Rahab's heart and changed her. God honored her by placing her in the lineage of His only Son, Jesus. And these are just 3 examples of what God can do with fallible people like you and me. So if you've had a bad day, you've made some bad decisions, you're living with lots of regrets, just know that God loves you and wants to use you. Don't give up because tomorrow is a brand new day. Start the day by asking God to give you the strength to be a hero for Him. Galatians 6:9 shares, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time He will reap a harvest if we do not give up."